Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. John Lackey is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this year, his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding. So look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Leonis Martin makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Seattle, center fielder, number 12.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Lackey looks in. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He went missing when it mattered most last month, failing to drive in even a single run. If he wants to keep his place in this lineup, he's going to have to start contributing, and soon.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Nope,
down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 first for John Lackey. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Hisashi Iwakuma will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this one.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least, currently 3rd in home runs in the National League.
Well, he may still be on the young side, but he's got plenty of pop in that bat. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do in his prime.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Chris Bryant will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, you know what? That's exactly what they paid this guy to do. Come up to the plate and hit balls into the seats. Now, it would have been a lot nicer if two guys were on in front of him, but hey, you're on the scoreboard, you'll take it.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Cruz has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. 2nd inning coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Adam Lind will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Adam Lind.
Lackey gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a breaking ball to start him out. Lackey's ahead 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 delivery. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first is Lind on his way to second now. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And that's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. Puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
That's a heads-up play there at second base. Sees that left fielder has to move all the way into the alley to catch this thing, so he knows he'll have a hard time readjusting his body to make the throw to third, and he's able to move up 90 feet on the flyout.
Nori Aoki will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Just a tough break right there. Not much you can do about that one. This ball is a laser, but it's right at his man. And that forces the guy to hold on at third with 2 away now.
Into the box now, Steve Clevenger, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Nice job of holding up right there. You don't want to fall behind 0-2 against a guy like him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 15 long balls, and he's driven in 45. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
1-2, here it comes. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You think he's gotten over that first inning home run? How about back-to-back strikeouts here to start his half of the second? And that'll help you get through it.
Russell.
Addison Russell will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Martin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the third as we get a nice look at downtown from high above Lakeshore Drive. Ketel Marte will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Lackey's ready. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
The pitcher, Hisashi Iwakuma, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Here's Adam Lind. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a play, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1. Miguel Montero digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, John Lackey.
At the plate, John Lackey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since.
We'll stand in here.
I got to believe they'll go right after.
And the 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a maybe 4-seam it every once in a while,
and when he guys to get comfort level up there.
We're at 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0.
Takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Nori Aoki stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
And he takes a call to be in control away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Into the box, Steve Clevenger. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.